If you already make substantial payouts and withdrawals every week thanks to your trading, you can skip this video for sure. It means you already know the free strategy that I'm about to give you in less than 10 minutes. I have nothing to sell. I want nothing from you. I just want to share the only strategy that worked for me. I've been blowing a lot of accounts. I've been making a lot of mistakes. And I finally found something that, as you can see, helps me to make substantial money on the markets. It's going to only take 10 minutes. You don't need to have a great capital. You don't need to have trading experience. Even if you're a complete beginner, as long as you stay on this video and watch it until the end, you will have the complete resources to go on the market to get real results. One thing before we start, I was not always this guy traveling, making money on the markets, being profitable. I've been blowing more accounts than you did. I was in your boots, in your situation, and I fully understand what you live. You struggle to find someone giving you real clue about what you need to do on the market, real mechanisms. And this is what I'm about to give you, but I need your attention. If you do not remain on this video, unfortunately, you will keep losing, keep blowing accounts like I did. We have only 3 different phases on the market that you need to understand, learn, and apply. Here they are. So the first one is continuation. It means the market is following the trend. As you know, trends occur like this. You've got higher highs, and they are always higher, and lower highs that are always higher. This is the trend. Continuation is basically the phase where the trend continues. Simple as that. Second thing, you've got consolidation. It means the market needs to breathe and it will retrace a little bit with uncertainty. But the movements of consolidation phases will be, of course, lower than continuation phases. And this is how we differentiate them. The market does continuation, then there's the second phase, consolidation, and then continuation again. And this is why you can see how an uptrend works. For now, it's kind of easy. This is why most traders miss it, and this is why only 1% of people make money. This is where you should be very careful about what I'm going to say. The last phase is liquidity. The liquidity phase is the one just before the next continuation movement occurs. It goes just after consolidation, and basically it stops most retail traders. And this is why the market needs to breathe, okay? At the end of the consolidation, all retail traders think the retracement movement is over. They think they should enter and put their stop loss just here, protected by the last low, okay? They take the lowest point of the retracement, they put the stop loss just under, and then they think market is going to go straight up. And basically, it makes sense. But they forget about liquidity phase. Liquidity phase basically takes out all their stops, all their capital, just before the market goes their way. And this is why traders are so frustrated, because sometimes they are basically right, but they still lose money. They are not in the trade, they are not in the movement, they get out before. And they are the tool of institutions using their money as a boost to take the price back up. They place their orders here after reaching out for stops. Now, let me illustrate with an example what retails do, what you should not do, and then the solution that will make you profitable. So basically, you can see that here there's the continuation and then consolidation. So here, it's the end of the first continuation phase, and right there is your consolidation. So what you want to understand is that most retail traders are going to think, okay, the low is here, the price hit there a second time. What I'm going to do is, if it hits a third time or if it hits a second time, it depends on the strategy they're using, well, I'm going to enter buys. And it makes sense. Yes, the price will probably go back up, and you're probably right. So now if you look, they're going to try to enter the trade here. They're going to put their take profit here, and then they're going to probably put their stop loss just under the last low and trying to get great risk reward trades. And if you look at that, they are basically right, or nearly right. Let's imagine they are. Well, it looks great, but obviously the price will just chase their stop loss and get them out of the trade. After that, price will go their way and confirm that their analysis was right. The problem here is not basically understanding that the price will go back to a continuation phase. The problem here is understanding where to place your stops. And if you change that with the strategy I'm about to give you, well, you understand and outsmart 99% of people on the markets competing with you. Let's take a perfect and recent example on gold. So let's imagine you're a retail. What you want to do is find the lowest points of the market in the retracement. And yes, basically you think the price will go back up. So you're going to take your position. You're going to put your stop loss basically, yeah, just there, just under. And you're going to be targeting something like that. And you're going to think, okay, let's go. What will happen is basically that if you do not wait the liquidity phase that everyone misses, well, basically your stops will be chased, even though your analysis is then right. So what you want to do every time is to understand when liquidity phase occurs. So you need to understand that when you see a series of lows, okay, in a consolidation phase, like here, as you can see, well, basically consolidation, you want to wait. You want to wait that the market liquidates everyone. So what you want to see and what you want to understand is, are the last lows broken? Is everyone out of this trade? Are all the retails taken out by institutionals? If you see that liquidation phase is done, what you want to try to do is to enter back on the market after that. So basically here is a great move. And those kind of trades have been making me more than the 6 figures on the markets. As you see, I'm showing you all the payouts at the beginning of the video. And as you can see here, what you want to try to do is wait for the end of liquidation. And how can you know that liquidation is over? Well, basically, you want a reintegration of the markets upper than the last lows. As you can see here, you can just wait for that to happen, then take your buys and make money. This is how you want things to be done, okay? Here, you wait every time for consolidation, you wait for the liquidation phase, liquidity, and then you wait that the price will basically go back up the last lows that have been broken. Once this is done, you will probably see the market go straight back up. Of course, this also works on the way back down, but it's very simple and most people can only trade with that. You don't need to trade 10 times a day. You only need to subscribe to this channel and that's it. Just try to remember continuation, consolidation, continuation again. Before the big continuation occurs, there will be a liquidity phase and basically stops will be taken out. Don't be part of the stops and you will understand how to become profitable. If you want all my resources and all the trades I personally take, you just have one channel in the description. I myself trade 5 to 6 times a week and I send all my positions 100% for free to you guys publicly. There's basically no email to give, nothing else to do. You can subscribe to this channel if you want to support me. It was Falco. See you next time.